Activating YouTube. YouTube, activate. Okay, okay. It says broadcast updated. Started. Welcome to CVTV, where we're gonna play Final Fantasy. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go in the house. I know you guys told me that they're not kicking me out of my house quite yet, but I just want to be safe and go into my house and make sure that everything is still there. Okay, shower is still here. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Still there. All right, let's see how many voices I can set up on a stream deck so that select the voice. Corinne. Corinne. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you know, when you don't go into the house long enough and they like destroy your house. I think it was 45 days, but I was told last week that that's not been turned on. The auto demolition. What? What? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was told that auto demolition is not currently on, so we're technically good. Close the door so we hear the bork less. But brother is coming by later as well, so once brother comes by, I'm sure it'll be a working session. What is this? A Hubigo. Investors looking for a well-traveled adventure. Lots of blues here. Oh, it's at the end. So we finished Dawntrail. We killed all of our friends that was in the Golden City. And the Golden City is no longer gold and is very depressing, and I don't want to go back there. Because why? Ah! It is a pleasure as always, RV. Have you been able to relax lately? Oh, now you can unlock the normal and alliance. Oh! You're right. Okay, cool. You can do that. You know what? Why don't I do that instead? Wonderful. As busy as you have been with the rite of succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliola at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Shibalyav Thai is also one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brook Ivu, will look after you. Wait. But they're not technically done, right? Because obviously there's one for each patch that's released. Evo. Well, if it isn't RV, alone today, are you? They released 2 of the 3 tiers of the normal raids and only have 1 of the Alliance raids. Why is there only 1? How many more? I thought there was only 2 patches left. Did they release 2 more Alliance raids in a single patch? I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it thanks for everything you've done for Tuliola. Maybe I should have a voice, a male voice. Who should it be?
What does this sound like? This guy's name is Gunther. I don't know what Gunther sounds like. Let me see. Megatron does sound like Megatron. I do sound like Megatron. That's pretty cool. Hero G Gunther. This is what Brookie sounds like from now on. Okay, he sounds like Gunther. I need to have an entire folder just of freaking voices. Gunther. Cool.
Okay. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Nice. Okay. This one. Tacos. Oh, there were some tacos yesterday. I did not eat some because I was full. You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5. You could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Who is assuming they know who I am? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasulani. And now you're a grown man with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. That is weird. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electro. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. God, I've never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate. I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. I didn't mean to. Wait. Hold on, let's see if I can be different.
I didn't mean to overhear. But it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliola.
Wow, wak lamat.
To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier.
That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you.
Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go find you, RV. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself.
See, this character was created before TV came about, so he will be RV for now.
Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately?
Well, let me tell you, I've been catching up on sleep, but not that much because the past couple of days I've only had about 4 hours of sleep a day.
Given everything we've been through, I don't blame you. But once you've had your fill, and she'll be itching to get back to the thick of things. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you as Dawn service. Do you have time to come to the palace? Great. I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here.
All right. Hold on. I am gonna listen to that just to see how it sounds, because I am interested. You know what that sounds like? I sound like the freaking those YouTube videos where they're telling the story in those ads. It's the AI voice. I sound like the AI voice. That's pretty funny. That's so funny. All right. But I do have to rewatch this one and see how voice mod sounds on its own, because it did not do well before. This way. 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 Wait.
How about this one? What does this one sound like? Does that sound different? There's a few on here, but I think they all sound like AI-ish. Let me listen to it.
definitely sounds AI. I know, right? Why do they sound so condescending? Sometimes my mom watches some of these videos and they sound just like... They just sound so rude, you know? But it's gotten so much better than it was back in the day. Master RV, it's always an honor. Wow, Kona has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. Enter Sunperch. Ooh. Here. Friends, it's me. Oh, you're all here too. Valkona summoned us, though if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. There's a lot of voices to switch through. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to switch to all of them as I'm speaking. I think that would be fun and stressful at the same time. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hunnish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kral and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on this investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tural. Shtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. So far, my theory on where the story is gonna go is obvious. It's fairly obvious that we're gonna do some star traveling with this key that we got, right? But I don't know if that's gonna be the main arc for the story or if it's gonna be like patch content. It's gotta be. Come on, right? I mean, what else are you gonna do with this? I just don't know if it's gonna be patch content. I think the patch content's gonna be around like the Arcadium thing at the very end that they just turned on with the big fans. But I don't know yet. I feel like the cross travel world thing is more of a big overarching storyline than anything else. So I think it might be where the next expansion is going. Different world. Another world to save. Because how else could you be bigger than saving your star? Saving another star. Oh, the Arcadians are normal raids? Okay. So we're building up then to travel worlds. I think that's where we're going. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. But some things never change. Apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. Maybe. This is the start of a new saga for the story. ARR Endwalker was one long one and this just started. I know. That's why I think. So this is my theory so far, right? The traveling between worlds, right? So I think the next few expansions is going to be about traveling to each new world and exploring the reflections more so than other things. And then at the very end, it'll be some sort of cataclysmic event where all of the reflections will be in danger. Not in the same way that the Asians were trying to combine them, but that all of the worlds will have to be working together to save the entirety of all the reflections. Cause right? Doesn't that make sense for it to just happen that way? Like, this is how where it needs to go. That's where it's pointing towards. I think that's what's gonna happen. So I think each expansion is gonna be its own reflection story. I feel like you know something that I don't. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. Gulul Jah, King Gulul Jah and his administration have invited us to attend. Right, they're not super dense. But I am now creating little things. I'm seeing little things that they're sprinkling into the story, like the little salt. This is what I am gathering so far. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. Wait. He said Oblivion. And I just realized, I didn't just realize, but I saw the other day that they remade Oblivion. What is happening? Why would they remake Oblivion? Did they get tired of remaking or updating Skyrim that they went backwards instead of making a new freaking game? They just keep going back and remaking old ones now? It looks cool though. I'm very I'd like to play it. It looks cool. But like, why didn't they just work on getting a new game out? Bethesda is so weird, man. Oh, what's up, sheep? Oblivion is fine and aged alright, but Morrowind and the earlier games need the remaster treatment. Morrowind is broken. And you know what? I got tired. I played it for a few and I got tired. Oblivion to me was fantastic. Yeah. No, Oblivion to me was, I played so much Oblivion that when Skyrim came out, I kept thinking I was still playing Oblivion. because there were so many aspects that were similar. But I put in hundreds of hours in Oblivion. No, in Skyrim. And I would multiply that by like 2 or 3 times with the amount of hours I played in Oblivion. And I did not have a legit copy at the time. So what happened when it came out on Steam and I got it on Steam? Because... right? You know what I'm about to say, right? The save files meshed and it ruined my hours of like work. And it just disappeared and I was like, no! Where did my save file go? My character... Yeah, I lost it all. I thought I was doing a good thing. I thought I was being a good person by actually purchasing the game when I was able to. When I had a job and I could actually afford the game, I was like, you know what? I like this game so much, I'm gonna support them and buy the game properly. And then they erased all of my save data. Thanks, Bethesda. Played a few hours into the remaster. So far, it looks good, but the more realistic art style they updated stuff to kind of clashes with the more whimsical and fair. Oh, is it super realistic looking? Like, that's cool. But I get what you're saying because you're going into Oblivion gates all the time. And there's like a sort of fantasy feel to it when you're going into an Oblivion gate. Because Oblivion gates just pop out of nowhere and they pick you up. So how do you make that look realistic? Unless it's like, it looks like it's real fire, like an eye. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into getting it and playing it. But they didn't have dragons there, so that was one of those things. Ever since it has more of the realistic art style than Skyrim has compared to... Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Is the gameplay kind of clunky? Just put over the skeleton of the OG Oblivion. Okay, so they still move kind of weird, if that's what they did. They did. That's why this is what it reminded me of when he said Oblivion. I'm like, people are playing Oblivion again, and I don't know why. Why is everyone playing Oblivion again? And then I looked at it. I watched a stream of someone playing it. I'm like, this looks different. This is a different Oblivion. Oh, okay. So essentially, what they did was they made Oblivion into a Skyrim. So far from what I've seen, it's like a huge graphical update. Like they just updated all the graphics to make it look like it's Skyrim. But then one of the other streamers I saw just started the game and it crashed. And I was like, hey, Oblivion did that a lot. So they didn't fix the bug. Well, it's not a bug, it's a feature, right? It has been tweaked and everything. It's not just a fresh coat of paint on top of the original. They did go back and rework a bunch of stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. So they actually went in. So, okay. So they did do it like a remaster. Like they went into the guts and updated, but they couldn't have changed the engine. The engine for it is... Then they would have had to remake the whole game. So it's not a remake. It's... Okay, so it is a remaster. I see. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. I get that. No, it's not. They've been saying that for the past 10 years, Sheep. There's no such thing. It's not coming out. And I've heard of Sky Oblivion when, like, a couple of years after Skyrim came out. Yeah. So it's like, but I mean, it's a legit project, right? It's a legit project. And last time I saw the update on this thing, it was like the update download for it was like nearing terabytes, and I was like, this is insane. Who has space for this right now? Skywind. You know what? I mean, last I even heard about Skywind was like 4 years ago, and I don't know if it came out. I don't know if it did. I was like, no, I'm not waiting for Sky Oblivion anymore. I don't know what Skyrim Together is. All right, here we go. The members of Oblivion. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal, and that the queen be thus honored. More Oblivion, I think, is what it was called. Morrowind and the Oblivion engine. That'd be interesting. That's interesting. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. Oh, I keep forgetting. We were using the annoying AI voice for Woklamat.
The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them.
Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. There's no CV, Sheep. I must compensate with AI since CV is not here. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it.
I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Galulja, but to put this chapter behind us.
Yes. I'm playing it alone so that we can get ahead of CV, and then everyone will know what's happening except for CV. So then I can better guide her throughout the process of playing this game. It's another way of stretching this content out. This is why we never get to current, because we do this stuff. Oh, you looked it up. Skywind hasn't come out yet. It even has a full wiki page, not a fan wiki page. But they update it, so they're working on it. So what I don't get is this remaster that they came out with. Haven't people who've been making mods already released something similar to what this is, and people just needed to download the mods? And all Bethesda did is gather all of those mods and then put them in a single downloadable package for people to install. I think that's all they did. Because any changes they would have made, someone would have already done in terms of mods. Which is why, remastering Skyrim, would it really work now? Because you could download 1,000 mods for Skyrim and it looks super realistic. Not ideal, but realistic. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. Sphene was a nice lady. That would be inappropriate. Why would you say that? I was just talking to some friends about how much Bethesda relies on modders. Modding community to finish their games. So the thing with the thing I agree with in terms of what Bethesda is doing is that they're actually looking at what the modders are doing and they're seeing what people want in their games and they're taking in what they see people want in terms of what's being downloaded in mods and they're implementing it into the reworking of the games that they've released, which is great. It is their way of acknowledging that people want certain aspects of the game to change, and this is what they're downloading to make it change. It's great. It's a great model. It's a great way to improve on your game. But man, not after 10 years. You can't just keep releasing special version, special edition version, special anniversary version, ultimate special anniversary ultimate edition. You know, that's not... If you really want to wait like the 10 years and then release the ultimate edition where you see all of these mods that people have created for the game and then just like compile them and release the ultimate version. Does that a lot for quality of life updates since we're not allowed to use them. But I can guarantee you that someone is like, that's why they do that, is because people do send in requests for change. And I can guarantee you someone in their team is looking at what the mods out there people are downloading so that they can try to at least implement it. Hats for Vieras, I don't know, and Rots, I don't know, but maybe it really is hard to put it in the game globally, but I think a lot of QOL stuff that they put in, I think it's because people ask for them. So I tried ESO because the person who even pointed me in the direction of 14 was playing ESO. And I was like, I'll give them both a shot. And ESO was easier to download and easier to sign up for, and I started it first. And then I was already tired before I could. It was too much of a hassle to play the game from the get-go. I got tired in the first few minutes of it. And you're right, it didn't have a mini-map. I was over it. I tried it, I gave it a good 10 hours of game time, and I was like, this isn't working for me. I don't know why, but there's something about it that just wasn't working for me. And I kept getting ganked. I was like, there's a reason why I wasn't in a PvP server in WoW, because I got tired of being ganked. It was so bad. It was so bad. I didn't like being killed while I'm freaking questing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good. Yeah, lack of quality of life updates. They just let the modding community handle instead of actually doing it. Adding to the game is The hat stuff doesn't make sense to me. If Miko can have ear gloves or ear holes and aura horns just are there no matter what helmet's just gonna make small ear holes for Viera, and Roth can just wear hats. I agree. I know! That's like the hat that CV is wearing right now. It clips right through and it looks just fine. It looks just fine. There's nothing wrong with it clipping through. A majority of my gear clips through when I sit on a mount. Or when I'm whatever. Especially when you have a cape. Everything clips. It's not a perfect game like that. And it still looks cool. Because when it clips through, it looks like... You know what it looks like when it clips through? It looks like the holes were just right for the ears. It looks like they made the holes just right for the ears. Okay. It would be appropriate. I think we should go. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way.
You and me both, but we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As Val, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the rite of succession.
I feel the rest of us should go too, regardless of the reason. The fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was, to her people and to others. Let us stand with you.
Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Galuja in the back room.
Like Tails, Tails clips clean through these freaking armors. Crossroads. Whoa. Let's try it. Was it breathing hard? You tell me, what happened? What happened when I breathed into it? Did it break? Having a stroke. Alright, where we go? Galuja in the back room. Partially connected. YouTube. Alright, solution 9. Oh yeah, this place is a bop, man. I like this place. Alright, listen to it. They don't do voices in patches, right? They don't have voiced MSQ stuff, if I recall correctly. They do. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. You heading to the back room? I am. Let me in the back room, please. My sword. My sword is not what I like it to be. Thank you. Ooh. What does this look like? This mount. I would like to know what this looks like so that I can know if I'm gonna work for it, because I already got the emote and the emote was fun. I like the emote. What was it? The Dizzy emote. Dizzy. Dizzy? Dizzy. It's Dizzy. What was it? Okay. 10. What was it called? Teaches what? Days. Days. It's a metal spider or something. I like this one. I think it's great. It's a good one. I think I'll hang around the golden saucer with this one for a while. That's fantastic. It's like a metal spider. Let's look it up. Let's see. What is it called? What is it called? It's Magitech Slasher. Oh, that's cool. That looks cool. Let's see if Mioni has a... That looks pretty cool. I don't know if Mioni has it already. He usually makes videos for these things. When he has the mounts. That's pretty cool. I like it. I'll work for it. I'll work for it. I'll do some PvP for it. Hey, check me out. The other thing I'd like to work for is the oppressor minion. I like it. So that I can be a... I can have a oppressor mount and minion at the same time. Yeah, that was me when I had hair. Check it. Hair. I feel like this tiny Galuja needs a voice as well. Maybe he should be... I know. No. It's like if I have it walking around with me and I mount up on my oppressor mount, it's like in the Ant-Man movies, right? Where where I have a tiny thing that blows up, that you make it big. Yeah, that was where my mindset was. So I walk around with it. All right, Galuja's gonna be Gunther as well.
Ah, you came for the funeral.
Of course, I'm the only one who'll officially take part though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit.
I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everteach systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly.
Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought you what the gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake I think you'll like it.
Thank you, Lamartier, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here.
Out of curiosity. Nintendo says it sounds like a Megatron. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? That is true. There's a lot of cultures that use flowers as a thing for the dead. Unending. What is the unending codex? Where is that? Unending codex. Logs. Unending codex. Oh, is the unending codex in like an inn or something? Huh. Okay. Alexandria Morns.
The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now.
We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Dawson. He was apparently Sweem's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Oh, it's under duty. Collection. Collection. Unending codex. Oh, cool. Cool. Wow. I would like the entirety of this in an actual book that I could put in the back over there. I would like to have this book back there somewhere. I think that would be a great book. But I feel like this list is very short. Yes. Encyclopedia Eorzea series. Yes. Yes. Let go. Do you hear somebody out there? Okay. 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 What's up? Yeah, I'm by myself today. No, he won't come in. He left. Yeah. Finally got to hear this cutscene in English. I accidentally forgot to change it back from Japanese when I played it. Wait, this has voice? Why am I not hearing it? I'm Vao.
I'm Ra Waklam of Tuliolao. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sweem's funeral.
We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gossan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state.
Can we get our flowers here?
Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out counter yonder, alongside the regulators.
What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral?
Rest assured, they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such, tokens were black. It was suggested that we might wear regulators, painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're redistributing them as we are able. That's cool.
I see.
Yet regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen's feet. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower.
I will.
The proceedings will soon begin in the plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. He sounds like... Is that what his father sounded like? Wow. Wow. So many character models. Wow. Whoa.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal.
Tuliolal. Hello again, Lego.
It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better. For ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow.
Hold on, guys. We have a howler. We have a howler. What? Corsair didn't get anything? We had a howler. She was howling because she was by herself. So she was howling. I had to go grab her. Why did you not get a notification? Where do you usually get your notification, Corsair? Email. Interesting. Let me check to see if I got it. I did not get it either. Way to go, Twitch. Didn't send out the email. Way to go. Wait, you get a notification an hour late? Weird. That is so weird. That is that why you show up late sometimes? Sometimes you're on time. I haven't changed any of those settings, so this is an all Twitch setting thing. But on Sundays, it's an almost guarantee that we will be on at, what time is it? 1 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. 12 CST. Ah, what is Twin Peaks? Okay, now we can move this on. Sorry for disrupting your procession, Queen's Fiend.
Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Did she create a radical group that followed her ideals that we have to fight against? It's usually what happens. He gets to put both of them.
Was Queen's Fiend taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
This child has not been taught impermanence in life.
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sveen. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sveen, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
Okay, child, run away from your problems. That's how you fix them.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
How good are their lives if they don't know grief in any way outside of the newfound concept of death? Right. They don't have a sense of impermanence. So it's like this entire city or bubble or whatever they're in is just now experiencing loss for the first time. So like, I'm guessing they don't have like pets, right? Because usually that's how you experience it as a child, is if you had some sort of pet, or you squished a bug, or something dies for you, and you experience these feelings at a younger age, or you have a grandparent or something. But it sounds like none of them has ever experienced loss before, and they don't know how to deal. Right? Are they all like? Did they? I mean, if their pets were those freaking monsters that they sucked the soul out of, technically their pets didn't die either. Like, so they just nothing ever died in this bubble. But that's also different from the Void realm, right? Where nothing ever died in the Void realm. They just turn into either, and then they come back and they're like, I'm still alive. I think the difference in this one is they forgot when somebody died and they didn't deal with it. Yeah, do they have tiny regulars? We haven't seen a dog in this game. Have we seen a dog in this game that just walks around like a dog? Wait, there is. I think there was a dog in the Waking Sands. No, not that kind of dog. Like an NPC dog. An NPC dog. Have we seen an NPC dog that we can interact with in this game? If I recall one, there was one in the Waking Sands, but like there's no other dog in this game. That's not like a mutant or the size of a freaking dire wolf. That's trying to kill you. Like a regular dog. You know, like a Lego or a Labrador or something. I'm sure there was, but we didn't interact with it. Was there a quest with the dog? I don't even remember. Is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? Why would you forget them? Then you would forget all the things that you learned from them. That doesn't make sense.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
We still don't know who his mother is. We haven't seen anyone else like Guluja in the bubble.
But maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guluja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
They're giving us this stink eye. This child who does not know how to. Telling you, somebody's bound to be mad that she died and starts a revolution of some sort. Oh yeah, the fat cat. I have the fat cat. Something about those black regulators, huh? Hey, I did not press that. She'll search the system for information on Oh, hold on.
She'll search the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't.
Well, that you hear means he was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it.
That's what I'm saying. It's early puberty, yo. He reached puberty very, very early. Perhaps we should try looking again. Well, how about we ask him? How about we ask him if he wants to know his mom? That's right. Look, lore, he adopted because Otis pretty much raised him.
I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up.
I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you.
I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too.
But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral.
We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, We may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Are they? No. You guys cannot give me a backstory that's gonna make me feel bad for a dude that just tried to kill everyone so he can have an army of souls. The guy who just had daddy issues and decided to destroy his hometown because he had daddy issues. I do not feel bad for this guy. Assuming neither memories nor records of Guluja's mother remain, we must cast aside as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. RV, if you could make inquiries outside of the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. What's the little genocide between 14 villains? Right? Like, okay, you had a bad life, but that doesn't excuse genocide. No. I gotta let me gather my thoughts for this, because I was reading this manhwa. It's not a manga, it's manhwa. It was a manhwa. Okay. It was a great concept. I absolutely loved it, but the author got sick and he stopped making it, and it just like finished midway, and I don't know if he's ever gonna come back and finish it. And I don't know what it's called anymore. So the premise of the story was complete isekai, right? Somebody gets hit by the truck kun just comes in and smacks this person. They get traveled into the other world, where they then become heroes. Okay, so they do their hero duty, and they save this new world. But the reward is they get sent back to the regular world where they had just died from. So in the new world, they were praised as heroes, but when they come back to the old world, their life sucks. And they were treated poorly. And people didn't care for them. So then they became villains. Oh, that's the caveat. They kept their powers. They kept their powers from the new life when they get transported back to their old life. And they were there helping people, and they were seen as monsters because they had powers, and they were vilified for it. So they became villains and started killing everybody. And I'm not saying it was justifiable, but it was really well done. It was really well done. It was like the story for why they were like because they come from being a hero of another world. They understood completely how people could be mistreated and such, and they were able to take on those burdens, but they weren't given any sort of recognition for the thing that they did in the old world. For even after having saved other people, they were just seen as weirdos. So they were bullied and all this thing, and then they reached a breaking point and they became villains. Isn't that fascinating? What a great... I thought it was such a great theme. Like, what does happen to these isekai people when they get put back into the world they came from? Their life would be so boring. They just led this entire life of adventure. And then what happens after that? You get put back into this world where you don't have swords and stuff? Yes. 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 Sort of like that. But his superpower was having lots of money. So, yes. But since I don't think this story is ever gonna get finished, I'll give you a spoiler, right? It was because this happened because the original people who came back from their isekai world had this superpower of being able to resurrect when he dies. And he lived a full life up until he was like 102 and he died. He was like, what a great life this was. And when he died from old age, he got reborn. Well, he didn't get reborn. He went back to the beginning for when he first got isekai'd. So when he got isekai'd, he was like 20 years old. And so he went back to that age of 20 years old after he died of old age. And he had to relive his life all over again. So he didn't know how to get rid of his powers. So what he did was pretty messed up. He actually made the lives of his teammates worse so that they would become villains, so that they would kill him. Fantastic. Does not do it justice. My explanation does not do it any justice at all. Where am I going? It was like a weird plot twist thing. Definitely worth a read. I'll have to look up what it was. But it's not done, so I don't like to recommend it because it wasn't ever finished. But the idea was fantastic. It was so brutal too. Gather information. Chatty Shatona. I'm a Mulja woman? Huh. Their people have never been to come inside around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Your exchange with the chatty Shatona has taught you about a Mulja. Is it raining because Queen's Fiend died? Sorry, but I've never heard of a Momoja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Saralja. You might have better luck talking to people over at Tonawantan settlement to the north of Everkeep in a place called Ueyawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another. Or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. I taught you about Zaralja's devoted. I wonder why they walk away and disappear. I can fly. My gosh, I can fly. I forgot that I can fly. You're looking for a Momoja woman. Oh, Guluja's mother. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I want to make sure that you're under my umbrella, sir. I only know a little about Zaralja, and only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cuts us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zaralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. You exchanged with the fresh-faced Tanata. Has taught you about a battle with Tural Vidral. Let me get my red bird out. Like my red bird. Red bird. My Phoenix. Phoenix. I am headed to the back room. Let me in. I can't talk about my Phoenix on stream? No, I refuse. Where'd it go? Phoenix. Are they not allowed here in this room? Oh, they're not. They're not allowed to be here with me. No Phoenix allowed around children. Galulaja has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Alright. I like how I create notes now of I think there was one quest we did this as well, where we wrote down notes and handed the notes over. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusion we might draw. So, Zoral Ja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasulani, among whom was a female Mamu Ja. Oh, he brought his own girl. He didn't find her here. His mission was to rid this region of a Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that was the crisis in Ueyawata he resolved.
And some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with the recovery efforts. Then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome.
We also heard stories about the settlement in Ueyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zoral Ja made a regular visit. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Mamu Ja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come into contact. Guys, stop talking about phoenixes in front of the child. I see, but what could Zoral Ja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zoral Ja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Evaki, per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkey. So if we look into transportation records, beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop boop boop. There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts of obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Ueyawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned.
Do you think that's where my mother was?
We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance.
This is amazing! Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out.
Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. Oh, that was our intro thing he talks about.
So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Yawala then. And this time, I want you to come along, Deluja.
Yay!
Uwawada is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs.
All right. Thank you, Sail.
You're welcome, Your Highness. You are now the king of this world. Shh. Is that what the yay sounded like? He does take after his dad Otis, huh? Come on, monkey. You know what? I didn't know you could actually hear his jetpack when it turns on. That's fun. Hey, I found a sheep. Traveler sheep.
So, the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before.
It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so. Alright?
Alright, be careful, everyone.
Nice. We unlocked the thing. Okay. Hello, sheep. Invite. Let's go, dungeon. Are you logged in, Ninten? Dungeon. Ninten is not on. Oh, okay, cool. Did you wanna join as well, Corsair? If you're still there. Let me put you guys under my umbrella so you don't get wet. I feel like you are it does look like you are covered by a Woklamat's shorts. Alright, you'll be a summoner. Technically, I could be a summoner too. We could have 3 summoners. Oh, cool. Alright. Find you. Social. Friends. Found you. Right, departed. Who is Lady Estradio? I don't know who that is. Alright, let's queue up. How's the queue pop on? Someone does not require the meet the requirements. Who is not meeting requirements? Is it me? What do we need? I thought Chaos gave us stuff. I'm 740. Is it you? What's the requirement? Let's look. Okay. Okay. 690. Are you 690 sheep? Let's look. Damn. Sheep. You are 690. No, you are not 690. It's you, sheep. You are under. Oh yeah, tomes should be accessible to us now, right? Let's look. Dude, is it in Tuliolang? Dang it, I should have. What do they look like? Do they look cool? Oh, it's in solution 9. Okay. Solution 9. No worries, sheep. We only play on this account with you as well. Okay, where is it? Is it over here? I will be playing a little bit more though if I want to get this PvP and not miss it like last time. Last time I missed my cool PvP jacket that you only get from PvP. Okay, where is it? We won't have a vendor for that after the next expansion releases. Really? Why? Oh, Tome Exchange. Why don't you have an icon on you? Oh. Elegant. So big. Alright, look at the weapons. Oh, it's so big. What does this look like? Hey. She. Ooh, oh. I like that sword. Look at that. Yeah, this gear can't be traded. That's a cool sword. Ooh. Hey, don't look. Don't look at my tiny white. I like this. I feel like I would like more color up at the top as well. I like the accent that they did, but I think the sword itself on the emblem of the shield should have the same coloration. That would have made it cooler. Like it. 4. Yeah, 4. Okay. There. This one. Oh, this is where you get it. I do like this. Is this it's not dyeable, huh? Dang it. That would have been cool if it was dyeable. I like the design on this one. I like the feathers. The pants look like this one. That's okay. That's very standard looking. Oh, I like the feathers. Hey, don't look at that. Okay. I like the feathers accents. But aside from the feather accents, it's kind of generic. The detail does look cool on it though. Okay. What is the you do gotta pay for those booty shots. Take your screenshots now. Oh, 750. Oh, they're worse than what you had? Weird. This looks weird. It looks very like Stein in... Is that his name? In Final Fantasy 9? It looks like his sword. Yeah, that looks like his shield and sword. That's funny. Alright, LQS. Steiner. Yeah, Steiner. Let's see. I got distracted. Yeah, it looks like his... Isn't that like his armor? That's what it looks like in the game. He didn't have a cape though, that I don't remember. Did he have a cape? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's queue it up. No, it's not a trial, it's a dungeon. This one. Alright, oh, queue is pretty quick for high level dungeon. Okay, what does the summoner one look like? Try, huh? Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Wow, that looks pretty cool. It's very the belts, lots of belts in this one. It looks cool though. I like it. I like it. I might just get this one just for my summoner. Yeah, that's cool. It's so white. Cool gloves. What does the book look like? For book. Oh no. Yeah, books. Summoner. None of these glow right because none of them are augmented. That's pretty cool. Is it a dragon? What is it? Are you Mario? Where's your plunger? Wow! It's a planner of sorts. That's cool. Trainer Red. Oh. That's funny. That's cool though. What do you have in there? Oh, your Link. Nice. That's fun. But I feel like the Master Sword should be pointier than that. Is generic. What's that? What is this person's called? Totem gear. What is totem gear? Nice. Here we go. Oh, X1 gear. Ooh, now I can start working towards getting wings. Awesome. Yawada Field Station. Let's see if this healer can keep us alive in my lack of knowing what to do. Let's go! My father must have come here for a reason. Funny because I don't usually hear my effects when we play this game. Because we got lucky, we have a white mage, so they can like blast heal me and not have to worry about me dying. I'm down. Can we unlock an extreme fight? I don't mind working on that. Try to get them out. I could waste the whole day trying to do that. Fighting a lot of basic bosses. Sprint! Ready check. I should probably put that in my What is this guy's chin, man? Look at how big his chin is. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Oh. Oh. Chase him out. What's that? Oh no, I got one. I got stuck. Dang it! Alright. Got two invulns on me. Uh-oh. What are we doing with these? Uh-oh. Guys, summoners. Oh no. Oh no. Good job. Good job on the res. It exploded on you. Uh-oh. This thing. This one. This one. I have 4 involved, guys. Oh, he's gonna jump over there. Won't be over there. Okay. Oh, they explode at the same time. No! Just when I popped my bubble, I died. How is that a thing? Can you? I don't think you can. We almost had it. I know. Yeah, I know. Ready, check. We gotta be a courteous tank for the new guy. Okay, here we go again. Did you know that that was going to be an open spot? This way, this way, this way! Don't get exploded on. Uh-oh. Okay, no invones that time. Progress! Okay, looking at these things. These are electronopes. Okay, we done survive. Okay. Over yonder. Under this way, he's gonna stab it again. Over here. Good job, guys. I think I haven't gotten an invuln once yet. I might be getting a little bit better. Green. me run a little bit faster so as not to slow you down, Mr. Healer. This way. Yonder, this way. Yonder. What is this facility? What did they do here? They're zombies. This is the wrong day. We did not sign up for The Last of Us. By. They are zombies, y'all. It's freaking Resident Evil up in here. Cannot check text messages at the mo. Ooh, what is... That's not creepy. What is this guy? Okay. Ready, check. Quiet. Dude, he is sitting on a chair. What is happening? What's up? I did not get to read it. I think I got it. What's up? I'm in the dungeon. What's going on? The one that's attached to it right now is... No, but I need them for work. Yeah, those are work batteries. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that means it's fully charged. But there, the one that's attached to the blower is good. There is. Yeah. 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 Uh-oh. 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 I forgot how to do this. No! 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 Yeah, I was distracted. Sorry. I feel like I failed that one quite a bit. Why not serve a greater purpose? The kingdom resolves purpose. I think we got that. Okay. That was a group-wide shot. More souls. The work demands more souls. With that, we could tame the beast, but the seal is already. Cool. What is happening here? Sprightly. Sprightly Lone Keep. Feebad, our old friend. They are so big. What is standing here in the corner? Something's wrong. Shield lob. Go. Get out. Get out. Oh. I do not know what's going on because these guys are so big. What does it look like? What? I can't even see. What is this? Rock, get out of the way. Is that rock called a diarrhea? A rabbit! Uh-oh. Tural vidral. Lunip yati. Oh, I'm full. Guys, I'm full. Hold on. Don't get rid of materia. I've been told not to get rid of materia. Dang it. What do I get rid of? I'll get rid of these cracked Nova clusters. Discard. Got rid of 2 things. Go. Protocarby. Who's the proto party? Whoa! Whoa! This bunny is insane! Okay, in the middle. Circle. Don't be in front of it. Oh, what is this? Walmart? Oh. Got hit by that. Dang it. Oh, what the? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got hit by that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Jumping things, jumping things, jumping things. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay, okay, okay. Go in there. Wow. This is like a big number 2 coming out of the ground. Whoa. There's a hole in the ground. Can you fall in it? I think you can fall in it, but I'm not sure. Oh wait. Uh-oh. This way. This way. Uh-oh. He's staring right at you. Okay. Whoa, that's a cost a lot. This way, this way. This way, y'all. This way. Other side yonder. Don't be in front of that. Oh. Sonic boom. Okay. Got him. Run! Oof. Success. Let's commend our healer for keeping us alive. Oh no, he left! I couldn't commend him. I fell. You can fall in there. FYI, you can fall in there. Yes, you can definitely fall in there. You're watering him. He's dazed right now. Don't worry, guys. He's not dead. He's just dazed. Actually, let me just respond to this text real quick. BRB. I'm back. Okay. Let's see what you guys are doing. Every time I play on NA, I start wondering if there will come a point where mechanics actually become undodgeable with the overseas lag. I'm not great at summoner and I don't know the rotation. I just hit the glowy buttons as they pop up. Much better at red mage casting. Hold on, I've been asked to go get something real quick. This is what happens when I'm on my own. Ooh, what is that emote? shake. Alright. I'm back. Gold saucer. What is it called? Shaker. What is that emote called? Shake. I think I have it. If it's at the golden saucer. I do have it. I do. Okay. If it's at the saucer, I got it.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
Silly dick. Didn't know what he was talking about.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Uh-oh.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Whatever, Mewtwo.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Oh, who this? This is Gulul Ma.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments.
She only has one head, so it's not Gulul Ma.
You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
She only has one head.
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
Carry my child.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, It is close.
Oh my gosh.
So very,
She
very
is
close.
turned on.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire
Oh my
is
gosh.
yours.
She asked for the D and got it. That's what happened.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She got that baby. She wanted the baby.
Are you alright?
Let me tell you, your mom's name is Delilja.
Teishelja.
Teshilja.
Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishelja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Alright. Alright. I thought that rabbit was gonna put the floor back, but it did not. It just left it there though.
I wish I could see into the past like you. Then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamoja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuniola and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day I hope I can see what she actually looked like.
I guess these would matter now, right? So I would be looking for tenacity. You may now enter with the trust. Yeah. Okay. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let us take a look around. I'm gonna sell it regardless. For information as well as way to the upper level. You know what? I haven't actually looked at the stats in this game to know what I need. Because it's done a pretty good job of just giving me what I recommend. So let me... Yeah, I'll go to sell it right now because I don't have any space. Hey, if it is worthless, yet people buy it, it's not that worthless, right? Sneeze. Okay, let's sell it then. Someone thinks they need it. If someone buys it. Oh, dang it. Wait. is this? Wow. Weird. I don't want to sell that. Sell this one. 9K. Okay. Materia. 1500. This one. 72. Ooh, 7200. I've never sold materia for that much before. $300. Cheap. 12. 10. Wow. Oh. But that's a hunter-gatherer thing, right? I don't even think I have that unlocked yet. Oh. For restoration. Okay. How do I get there? I did the goblin thing in Central Thanalan, and it like makes better ones, right? You meld them together and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I did that for a while, just to mess with it. Yeah, that's what I was doing with them. And then I would get a higher rated one. And then, oh, look at this blue, guys. I got a blue. It's a blue bracelet. Wow. Maybe I can sell that one. Actually, I'll do that next time, the more I get. Sell items. Can I sell it? Where'd it go? The bracelet. Bracelet. It wasn't sellable. Gross. Get rid of some of this stuff. Turn on the AC. Our electricity bill like skyrockets during this time because I turned the AC all the way down for this one room. I lower our AC down like 6 degrees. Okay. Have they increased the barracks people limits and all that stuff? How much do I have? Okay, 24. I should be able to sell all these. Unless there are any cool ones. Are there any cool ones? No. Sky Deep. Yeah, squadrons. Did they increase the squadron stuff? Are there any plan? Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. I'll actually keep that one. That looks fun. I like that. Whoa. Oh, that's for machinist and stuff. That's pretty cool. And this one's pretty cool looking too. That's cool. Gotcha. How about these things? What are these things called? The Grand Company levels. Are they gonna change them? That's cool, but it's like not my thing. I like these Vanguard ones. Can't use. This one does look cool. Machinist is very party wear kind of thing. I like training them, but I'm into the passive gameplay of like send them out and let them do their thing and then let them come back and be stronger. I like playing passive games like that. I thought it was an interesting concept. I think if they created a minigame from it, that would have been cool too. Like if you raised your squadron and gear them up and have like mini game battles and tournaments and stuff, that would have been cool. Princely boots. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the cool one. And this one as well. No, that one I can sell, I think. I wanted to pull out their toenails with pliers because of how dumb they were, and when I had to run them in dungeons, they just stood in everything. Yeah. I have nothing against that. That they were that dumb. All right, look at that. Space. And then let's put all of these. Where'd they go? I had some buckets of paint here. So, there we go. This one. And Hades totems and stuff. I don't need that. Oh. I bet I could sell these, huh? Oh, cool. Close your eyes. Cool. It's okay. We'll put it in the thing. Never know. Cosmic exploration. What's that? Oh, like for future content in the game. That'd be interesting. We could go on Medion's journey and see. Well, we sort of saw. Oh. How was that? Yeah. She would not, man. I am really hesitant in getting her to crafting and gathering. I haven't noticed that I'm doing it constantly, but mounting while running is like a game changer for me. It's like Why was it not there from the get-go? What is this? Oh, it's here. Closer. It's still going on. It starts in Old Charlian if you want to start it. Okay, wait. Do I? It's a hunter. It's a gathering thing, but like, do I have to have any gathering leveled up to start it? I'll launch the hover cart. It's going to be there for this since it's. Oh, okay. So it's the same thing as the firmament. I don't even think I have. Hold on. I'll check after this. I'll launch the hover cargo whenever you're ready. Just say the word. Travel to Uewara. Oh, okay. What is mine? I think I started it just to... I started gathering because I needed a gathering item for the golden saucer. It was... What do you call it? It was for the fashion event. You get to hang with the bunnies. What kind of bunny? Oh, the Loporits. That's cool. Okay, here we go. This one. I don't even have anything. Look, I have a level 1 leather worker. Look, I'm a fisher. That is my... Is a fisher a hunter-gatherer thing? That's the only thing I have. I like to do the fishing. I thought the fishing was fun. But everybody was like catching all this high numbers of fish. And I didn't know how they were doing it. But I thought it was really fun. Cool. Cool. All right. So I should be able to start it then. Wow. Wait, can I mount it? I can't mount. Search for a way to the up. Look at all these rooms. What is this? Detroit? Frickin' zombie over here. Wait, there were lore boxes here that I didn't get to read. Are they gonna be here, or do they only exist inside the dungeon? I didn't want to slow down because we had a healer with us that was not in the stream. Gotta say.
What happened to the people here? Did they all leave or did we already meet them?
To think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men. Was their devotion to Saraja so absolute? Look at that door, is closing and opening. Weird. I wonder what Beklog would make of this research into transferring souls. Were they just trying to improve upon the current system of soul transfer? The researchers likely moved between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings.
It makes me angry to think about what they did here.
Won't let me. I got red line. Red line. Okay. Thanks for the help earlier. It won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We'll have to do it in the old-fashioned way and find the key. Okay. A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempts to force it open. A security panel is nearby. Perhaps a verification key will open the way. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write good. Yes, I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit offhand, off feeder. Cannot help it. So strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat, and eater must eat. You find nothing that resembles a verification key. Perhaps you should search elsewhere. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabin. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. You dig deeper and find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the gate. You found the key. Great. Look at the others. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Let's go. So this is the observatory.
I didn't expect it to be so similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held the Valigamanda.
All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm.
Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Guloja's mother.
I think I can use this terminal as Shell Neo. There's so much data, I don't know what we should look at.
Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Tashil Ja. The genius dinosaur here.
It brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tashil, administrator of experimental treatments, research logs. This sounds good, doesn't it?
chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed.
Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought.
They have USB sticks.
There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone.
If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us.
Beep boop, beep boop. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But first things first, let us deliver the data to Shale. Right. Neonstein. Nostalgia. Heading to the back room, are ya? Welcome back. Galoja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alize and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I've finished my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Cool. Geo. Alize isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system, but even they're unsettled and wondering a lot if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. Good reason too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who've been leaving for Tural, ones with no elders to care for.
Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliola. My brother is doing all he can to see the Shaktural Railroad restored to operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary.
Even so, the railroad make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service?
I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Kona seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shino's working on the data, we can go and see the state of it for ourselves. The Shaolani station then. I'll make sure to keep Kona informed.
man, I think that might be a good place to stop. How far are we in the patches? What is this? Guidance of the Hetzo. Level 100. Let's see. Let's look it up. How far are we? Halfway through 7-1. That's pretty good time. Yeah. I think that's a good place to stop then. I don't want to get too far ahead. Alright, let's see how this works and if I can guide CV through finishing a little bit easier when she plays it next week. Hopefully. Before I promise anything, let me check the schedule. You know, her boss had promised that she would not be working on Sundays, but that has not come through quite yet. Okay. It seems that we're clear. There should be a CV in the streams this week, but we shall see. We shall see. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Keeping me company. And now I'm lightheaded. That's it for Final Fantasy. I should have the button ready when I do this so that I could just like transfer out like this.